Yeah. Who up playing with a worm?
Yeah, for real. Who up right now
Me.
playing with they worm?
Get the fuck out of my way. I begin rags, little bitch, I begin bang. I've been moving sips, little bitch, I've been moving way.
You got luvseat in the building.
Hello. Hello,
Hi.
Luvseat.
Hi. Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I don't.
You're 17, right?
Yeah. I make music in my bedroom. Professional.
Let's go. We got a professional artist in the building. Okay. Where are you from right now? Like where you and where did you
I live in DC. I live in DC. I grew up everywhere.
You grew up everywhere?
I've lived pretty much everywhere. I was born in Vegas, to the Bay, moved to Atlanta, moved to Philly, moved to Orlando. Now I'm here in DC.
Did any places in particular influence any part of your music? Like the sound from certain areas?
Probably Florida the most, because I was like, I started making, and I was in. Probably it.
Wait, could you say that again? It cut out.
Yeah, I would say Florida probably the most, because that's where I started making music at in Audacity on a Alienware laptop.
Yeah, is your angry stuff influenced by like the Florida sound?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
X was like the first underground artist I ever listened to. Well, like Raider Clan, if you want to count that.
Yeah, I feel that. Who are 5 of your biggest music inspirations?
That's tough, because it constantly changes.
It doesn't have to be your favorite like ever. I'm just saying name like 5.
Yeah, no, but like who inspires me, it just depends on like what I'm listening to at the moment. Like all time, probably X, Lil Pump. Fucking for sure, dude. Lil Pump, like I learned how to write. Oh my god, I learned how to write hooks from Lil Pump. That's why my hooks are so catchy. But like right now, probably like Delete Zeke, Nomu, Curtain, Saturn.
Curtains is fire. Saturn's fire.
Yeah.
Shout out Curtains.
Dude, shout out Curtains, bro.
If you had to label yourself, if you had to, and I know as an artist, I don't really like to label myself under any genres either, but if you had to label yourself under like 3 genres, what would they be?
I hate to say it, but hyperpop, fucking trap metal, and glitchcore would be the 3.
Yeah. That's pretty much mine, except I don't really be doing trap metal like that. Your voice just sounds so much better than mine when I've tried to do it. I don't know how
It's these bad boys. I've been smoking these since I was 11.
Shit.
Yes, bro, fry your vocal cords. Then you can scream!
I heard that you were signed to Interscope. How did that come to be?
That came to be from just I guess it's just like I got connected with people. You know, I have a song with XIX. And I guess that put me out there. I got invited to a NASCAR show, so I was probably on a few people's radars. And then I want to say he invited me in July for a show in September, and then about 3 weeks later, I just got an email.
Is NASCAR signed to Interscope? No, he's signed to.
He's on Epitaph. But I think just being like just having big people notice me, I think is just all that matters.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's sick. That's pretty. I wish I could say I've done that. Talk about the online music scene in this generation and how easy it is to work with other artists via like
Discord, mostly.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so easy. Like I don't really know how to say. I don't really know how it came.
You can literally just send whole projects just straight to someone and they can finish a song in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I got started with like this kind of music. I had stopped making music in like 2018, and I posted "Don't Talk to Me" in 2019. That song was ahead of its time, but very bad. But it was some kid, like he was like 13. We're not even friends anymore. Like he hates me now. But he commented on the song. It was like, "Yo, add me on Discord. I can give you mixing preset." And then he sent me like all the presets that I still use. He sent me like 20 presets like Curtains and Lou and 2007.
Oh, I've seen all those.
Yeah, he sent me all of them, and I was just like, and I just started making music. That's when I started taking it seriously, when the kids slid me presets on Discord.
Yeah, that's what really kicked it off for me too. Is just like how easy it is to just hit someone up and like if they fuck with your music, then you can. Like I'm having tapes with people, like mixtapes with people that I've never met once.
Yeah.
What kind of education and or training did your music knowledge require?
Audacity tutorials when I was 12. I looked up how to sound like XXXTentacion in Audacity. And then when I got on FL Studio, BusyWorks Beats, it's just YouTube tutorials.
Going on FL and just turning random plugins up.
Yeah,
and down.
just pressing buttons until it works.
Yeah, exactly. What is a typical entry-level income someone can expect in your field?
Oh, I actually do have an answer for that. It depends on like what you're doing. If you're working in a studio, probably around 25 an hour. Just like entry level at a studio, which like you don't need any like year education for. You can just be like, hey, I know how to make beats, and they'll hook you up. But if you want to like do things like behind the scenes, like if you want to be like my guys Jeff and my guys Derek, you can you gotta have usually a degree, but they get paid about 80 an hour to work in studios with like actual famous people. Like I know my guy Jeff, he worked on Glave's project, and he said he was in the studio for 12 hours a day for about a month straight, and he's getting paid 80 an hour every day, which is like insane.
That is crazy.
But
obviously my number one goal would to be like a popular artist, but I would also really just love to work in a studio. I feel like that.
Yeah, working in a studio is a great way to live off your music without anyone really knowing who you are.
Yeah, I would be super down to do that too.
Like at Interscope's official studios, where Jeff is getting paid 80, but when me and Oryx, we just recorded at a studio in Pittsburgh, and it was only like $60 for 2 hours with no engineer. But we had some issues, and then like the guy came in to like fix our FL. And he was talking to us. I was like, "What's this like?" And he was like, "Yeah, I make like 25 an hour to smoke weed and make beats all day."
They have the vending machines with the backwoods.
Yeah, dude. And if you want to smoke in your studio room, you have to pay extra. But you're not allowed to smoke cigarettes, but only weed at that one specifically.
Interesting.
Which is super weird because I was like, "Can I smoke a port in here?" And they're like, "No. But if you want to smoke weed, you can give me $25." I was like, "I don't got any weed, and I don't got $25."
They'll give you the weed too if you give them an extra.
Yeah.
Give them an extra 30, they'll give you an 8.
Dude, let me hit his pen though. That was cool. Because that was actually for Stupid, that song that just came out. Me and Oryx recorded that in a studio.
Really? Which studio is it? The Interscope?
No. We just rented one out in Pittsburgh. It was called I think it was called 1708. I don't know. I just looked up studios in Pittsburgh, and it was the cheapest one that had FL Studio.
What do you love about your music, and what are some of the what are the challenges? So, like, what are some positives and some negatives from what's happening with your music field?
Positives. I mean, some passive income on the side. Negatives. Everything. Just everything. Drama. Yeah, mostly just drama. There's a lot of it.
And
just a little.
The more known you get, the more the...
Yep.
How intense is competition for jobs in your field?
Very, very intense. I mean, everyone's trying to be the next big thing, including myself.
I mean, shit,
Yeah.
if you just looked at fucking hashtag yeet on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, the next 5 biggest artists.
Yeah. So there's tons of competition, but like in the underground, I think everyone has a spot. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any real competition in the underground. I do that. Every single time someone talks shit, I'm like, I mean, now I can say because I have 1 million streams now. Like, I can just shit on anybody.
Shit. Big dubs. What special skills does it take to succeed in your field?
I would say drive and determination.
Yeah, for one, I think you built up like a really solid fan base on TikTok with your image. They're kind of a cult, like loyal fan base from what I've seen in your comments.
Oh yeah, totally.
Shout out them. W.
Yeah, shout out all of the love seaters.
All right, I'm gonna go edit this video, but thank you for joining me, Luvseat. I will talk to you soon. And we're also gonna be dropping a song on my birthday,
The first.
December 1st.
Yep.
Single off my album. So be ready for that. I'll put the pre-save link down below. All right. I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you, dude.
She said I want half, I want all of it. Run with a blood they tell. I just work say nail. I just crank on that bitch like a bell. I only use one hand like Odell. She been get to the tip by the smell. Big bed with a Glock in the air. How do you know